become victims, for them to understand how to react to injustice. And when it hasn't happened to them, sometimes they tell people to move on. Oh, Baba, move on, Jare. I don't understand all this complaint, Jare. Something will don't happen for the past 2 weeks. Baba, move on, Jare, instead of you to just move on. They want you to move on. But whenever it happens to them, they will now watch them with the kind of reactions. The reactions that it will be like the whole world is against them because all of you are quiet now. Can you not see what I'm suffering? Can you not see what they are doing to me? Everybody is quiet now. Typical. That is why on Maiyegun's Diary Political, for me as a professor and the GO in this temple, in this field, I have realized that the type of injustice you have in that contraption does not even spare anybody. You are not spared. I'm a Christian. Now like this, it affect you, not to affect me. You know, I am a Muslim. I'm a Yoruba man. Oh, I'm an Igbo man. I'm a Hausa man. You know, touch me. You are lying to yourself. Because the injustice is there. It can't be like one MF, karma. There seems to be the only thing that is democratized in that contraption. Development, babu. Human rights, protections and all of that, mba. And then, when it comes to this shaggy, banza, it is the most democratized thing in that contraption. Now, everybody, every tribe, every ethnic nationality, every religion, everybody they collect. And that is even enough to really unite the people, that you don't even have to be the direct victim in that sense before you stand up and say enough. But we haven't gotten to that because majority possibly, they're like, whatever shake in Nigeria is showing them, to them it is not beyond what they can handle. It's not beyond what they can manage. And God did for them as well, I mean, we believe in God. So God is always faithful and all that stuff. So people are always living in that denial. And at the same time, they are using what is called the coping. The kind of trauma these guys have inflicted on them. Again, more will leave that. General, I don't know where they want it to end. But I don't think that's a very good thing to do to somebody who was a Nigerian soldier for 35 years, retired that he can actually go and start working now to get money to go and buy another house. No compensation, no nothing. Is that enough to actually, like, any young person to look at and say, I'm going to go and join the army? They don't even see it that way. They don't see that their actions and everything they are doing, they are contributing to more and more of the citizens, right, disinterested in the country, in anything that is going on there. And that is not a good thing. Although they might think it gives them the power and control, because, the more you are not interested, the freer they are, the dumbos that are listening or following them, they will never question them. So fine, if you're not interested, fine, it is to our own advantage. But the thing is that they are going to successfully build a country of morons. And these morons are going to be so entitled. And these morons are, in their large numbers, they are going to be embittered. Because whatever they are promised, which they won't get, all right, will make them even more dangerous, not just to themselves, to these guys in the long run. Because humans need the skills, the proper skills to survive And that is why nations are investing in education, every and any education at all. Countries are investing in them so that they are producing population that will match whatever the world is demanding, in the next 10 years, 20 years, and 30 years. But these rogues are busy raising idiots, praise singers, ass leakers, all risers, voluntary slaves, obedient fools, sophisticated morons. They are raising them in their numbers. Others who seems to be all right, I mean, they look okay on the outside. Then you ended up going to check and realize that somehow they have been conscripted into the zombieism of people who can't really think, and mostly repeating what the rogues are expecting them to repeat. It's like self-sabotaging yourself. You know what I mean now? Like politicians says, oh, everything is going to be fine. Don't listen to anybody that is telling you otherwise. Oh, we are going to be seeing the result of this, and that. And sadly, in this instance, for example, sadly, now the same people will tell you the same thing for 8 years under Bokwari. Add 8 years to their ages. Oh, if you look at some of these guys who are the Ronokus you see everywhere today, including the ones that they call their influencers, 10 years ago, right? Remove the 10 years from their ages, right? You will realize how young they were doing Vuvuzela for APC, Egbekegbe, from 2015 to 2023. Now they are older. Most of them are men. They are repeating the same thing they told you for 8 years under Bokwari. The same set of morons. Oh, they turn around and tell you that Tifnubu inherited a dead country, a dead economy. They are saying that to you. From who? From Bokwari. Who is Bokwari? It was the guy, the same set of people praised for 8 years. And they told the rest of you that, called them out and said they were failure. They told the rest of you that it's because you are not patient enough, and it's because you are blind. Because if Bokwari's policies, Bokwari's this or that, he will be paying off later. No be under Tifnubu, the Bokwari's 8 years supposed to begin the pay. They can't tell you, say, nothing there. So they have to start all over again. Now, Tifnubu and his gang, same set of people are now telling you again that now you just blind. That Tifnubu has achieved in 2 years, so more than what Obasanjo achieved in 8 years. They are forcing that now. At the same time, they are saying that 4 years is not enough. 4 years is not enough for anybody to fix Nigeria. Okay, 4 years is not enough for anybody to fix Nigeria, right? But you have already fixed something that Obasanjo didn't do for 8 years. You've done it in 2 years. So that means by the time you finish another one, another 2 years, you probably would have you would have completed, or sorry, done more than what Obasanjo, Yaradua, Jonathan, and maybe even Bokwari did in their own time for 24 years. So if that's the case, then you don't probably need a second term. But at the same road go tell you, say, no, the work continues. There's no work that is continuing. It is the looting that continues. And to those of you who continue to help them perpetuate that, now here we go there. Now here I go there. Right? Okay. So here is also a good reminder. All right. Like I said, you see, the what do you call it, the fundraiser I'm doing on the side, which is just through my PayPal, and at the same time for everyone who might be living in the UK, people were asking that how can we help? Listen, I have got just 2 ways where you can help. Okay, you can use the PayPal, right, to give the support, and if you live in the UK, you can use the Diaspora Radio's bank account. It's quite easy, and it may look like if you punch them in and it doesn't look like it matches, well, I think it's because it's not the regular kind of a bank. So just use the name Diaspora Radio International as the name, the account number, the sort code, and the bank. It will indeed get to me. You can even send me a screenshot so that you can confirm if I got it or not. Okay. So Maiyegun's Diary Politico again. Here is why I need that support. So I can tell you now, since I feel like I have to properly, so that you can understand how important it is. Now, Maiyegun's Diary Political as a platform here, right? For all these things you're saying, to tell you the truth, right? They come from, a serious sort of like investment. These are the hardwares. So behind the scene, I've got other softwares. Softwares are not bought off shelf. You subscribe to them. So there are most of the things that I have to use to make you see me as you are seeing or wherever you're seeing, however it is sounding. Now, when before the the YouTube algorithm started messing up with me in the last, and I've been struggling with that for a while, to be honest. So when they started messing up with me, like about 4 or 5 months now. So initially, I was like covering up the deficit just from my own end. When I say deficit, it now comes to the point whereby my outgoing is not ordinary. It's not like, it's not like the ordinary people's outgoing anymore, not like an average folk going out. So I've got a lot of outgoings. And the moment my income, which is my revenue from all sources, dwindled, I'm talking about revenue dwindled by more than 70%. Do you know how drastic that is? It never go back up. And at this point, it is almost choking enough that I could possibly not be showing up regularly to start with. I won't be showing up regularly. And then another thing is that the quality of what I'm actually presenting may become altered. I've actually like come this far enough. So I don't know how long YouTube is still going to be like that. And if you see me ask for help, it's because I actually need it. Simply because if my mind is so much on how to ensure that everything is still running smoothly, like somebody sent me an email, Idris, and he said, I mean, there's so many things you are not telling us, and your eyes, your face tells them more that there's so much on your mind. You still have to put up a smile. You still have to put up, the face, present the show like nothing. But right behind those eyes, I say, well, maybe you can see. So I don't have to put it up out there, but I have to be. So if you are one of those who always say, "Oh, Maiyegun, we are here for you," then this is time for you to actually really be there. It's not by force. It's not forced. Okay. So eventually, right, what I go find in level. If you make it easier for me, it simply means I can concentrate. And I have to now, like for instance, now, so they always have different times that they come out for all of them from all platforms and all that. So tomorrow I have like over 600 pounds extra of what is going out there from my hand. And I could really do with any help. You get what I mean? So that's why. So if you see me, like, if you see that I kind of come back and say, well, I need your help again. Listen, it is because I do. And it is not because I can't feed myself. No, it's just to make sure that, things remains as they are. While behind the scene, everything that is needed to keep it running is in place. And I won't lie to you. It's not easy. So it's got far gone, I'm so far gone from when I used to use my phone. It was easier. Life was easier then. Didn't need microphone. I didn't need all of this. Just my phone. I could just turn it on anytime and do all of that. I've invested so much in this simply because I want the quality of what I share and the time you spend with me to be worth it. I mean, to be worthwhile, right? Now I'm going to wrap up soon, like round up soon. But I still have like two things to share with you. A younger lady, has made a video appealing to the church on behalf of her mom. First, she apologized to her mom, saying, "Mom, I'm so sorry in case if you see this video. I just have to do it. My mom can't be doing this, and that all the time. And yet, when she needed the help most, she hasn't gotten, I don't know what courage she has to do this. But again, I can tell you that it was probably like the last resort. Listen to this.
I'm sorry, mommy, if you come across this video because over Sabi and Adumadu body go share the video give you. I am very sorry and send my apologies to daddy, but I have to make this video. I have been fighting myself because I just want people to hear that if you are serving God, you just have to serve without wanting or needing anything from the service yourself. Now, years. I think 20 to 30 years. I'm not sure about the number of years they've been serving, but they've been working actively in the Redeemed Christian Church of God for over 30 years. Secondly, I'm establishing a fact here. I'm establishing an information so we can understand through the story. And my parents, my dad, in course of serving, came down with diabetes. He came down with diabetes and it affected his sight, his legs, and almost amputated his legs. He's currently blind as we speak, and it's not been easy for them. My mom is presently an area pastor in the Redeemed Christian Church of God, but for over almost 30 years, they did not get support from the church. They did not get support from the church. I'm not sure Daddy Gio, Daddy Adeboye, with all due respect, sir, I'm not sure they let my daddy meet Daddy Gio for support. They did not help him. They even told him to step down from service without any money. My dad is currently just at home. It doesn't have, the children are the ones sponsoring, helping for his medical, mercy. If I talk to my mom about it, she'll get angry that we should leave it, that's how it is, service. But I'm telling you for a fact that it is seeming wrong to me for people who have dedicated almost 30 years of their lives and still serving now. My mom is the only area pastor. They demoted her so bad. So they told my daddy to step down from service without even helping him. He's currently blind. I don't want any pity from you people. We are doing well and we are taking care of my father the way we can take care of him. But I'm just telling you that this thing discouraged me to a point that I stopped going to church. But I just started going back to church and I'm having my peace, and I'm just saying that God no be man. God no be man. I wish God can come down and speak. It will be better. But God no be man. I just want you to, I've refused to serve in any department in church. I would not give my service to church, but I will give my service to God, which is my utmost obligation. I am just saying it in case any member of the RCCG sees this video. My mommy's name is Pastor Blessing Sagi and my father is Pastor Mr. Blessing Sagi. You guys should check on your pastors. Give them something. People spend their money. They spend their money for Let's Go Fishing to open churches. They borrow money just to see that the work of God is going on. If these people die, they forget them. And that they have been sick and he's just in the house. Nobody cares to check up on him apart from one of his friends in church, Pastor Wamba. They don't check up on my dad. For somebody who gave from ushering to another level, they just removed him like that. It is well. I'm sorry.
Soruga. So the young lady was just speaking for her parents. Her dad, a pastor, or was a pastor. Her mom, a pastor, Mrs. The father is blind. Rather than support him, they removed him as the pastor of this, removed him from all other church programs and all that, and appointed his replacement. I don't want to go into this church stuff so that you won't say, Maiyegun, is that one now business now? Me will leave him. So I mean, it's just that when I saw that video, I couldn't but just save it, right? And hopefully, who knows? Maybe through my own platform and other platforms too, the message will get to the Baba G